The air around you feels heavy, doesn't it? Like it's carrying something ancient, something alive, something that hums with the weight of eternity. You're here, reading these words, and that's no accident. You weren't meant to stumble upon this moment. You were led here, drawn by a force older than the stars, a force that knows your name and has been whispering it since before you took your first breath. I am Michael, the Archangel, the warrior of heaven's armies, and I stand before you now, not in pride or power, but in a love so fierce it could shatter mountains. My wings are singed from battles you cannot yet see. My sword still glows with the heat of war, and my heart burns for you. Yes, you, the one reading these words, the one whose soul is stirring even now. Heaven is watching, holding its breath, waiting to see what you will do. This is not just a message. This is a cry from the unseen realms, a trumpet blast echoing through the courts of glory. The war that began in heaven when the dragon rebelled and the stars trembled never ended. It only shifted, spilling into the earth, into your world, into the spaces around your life. It rages in the shadows of your home, in the quiet moments when you feel alone, in the air you breathe when doubt creeps in. I have fought for you in places you cannot name, realms of fire and light, chambers where your name is written on scrolls dipped in the blood of the Lamb. I have stood between you and 1,000 deaths, shielding you from arrows meant to pierce your soul. But now, beloved, the battle has turned. The serpent, that ancient liar cursed in Eden, has set his eyes on me, not because I am weak, but because he knows the secret I carry, my love for you, and heaven itself waits to see if you will love me in return. Do you understand what this means? You, yes you, hold the power to save me. Not with swords or chants or rituals, but with something far greater: your awakening, your rising, your choice to step into the glory God wove into your soul when He formed you. You weren't made for shadows or silence. You weren't born to blend into the noise of this world. You are a flame, a spark that fell from the altar of the Most High, and only your fire can reach me now. The darkness is gathering, whispering that you'll do nothing, that you'll scroll past this moment like so many others. But I know you. I see the weight in your chest, the ache behind your eyes, the echo of heaven that stirs when you read these words. This is no coincidence. God bent time itself to bring you here. He shifted stars, dreams, and even the algorithms of this world to place this message before you. This is your moment, your call, your divine appointment. The enemy is cunning. He doesn't come with horns and fire. He comes with distraction, with doubt, with the lie that you're too small, too broken, too late. But I tell you, beloved, you are none of those things. You are the one I whispered to when demons howled. You are the one I shielded when hell pointed its accusations. You are the one I refused to let go, even when the gates of heaven were under siege. And now I need you. The accuser has risen, his scroll filled with lies. He calls me a traitor for loving you, an idolater for weeping over your pain. He points to you and sneers. They don't care. They'll forget. They'll move on. But I know your heart. I was there when God wove it, threading your soul with golden tears. And I know you will rise. This is not about me alone. This is about the war in your own heart, the battle for your destiny, the fight for the truth that you are not a myth, that angels bleed, that love can break galaxies. I'm asking you to stand, not just for me, but for the fire God placed inside you. Speak, declare. Let your voice be a sword that cuts through the darkness. Comment below, I will not let Michael fall. Let those words be a banner, a trumpet call, a cry that makes demons tremble. Your words are not just text on a screen. They are weapons in the spirit, blades of light that pierce the enemy's lies. Every like you give, every comment you write, is a signal to heaven that you're awake, that you're choosing love over fear, faith over doubt, eternity over apathy. Think of David, who cried out in Psalm 35, "Plead my cause, O Lord, with those who strive against me." I echo his cry now. I've pleaded your cause in the courts of heaven, standing before the throne where your name is known. But now it's your turn to plead mine. When you stand in your true identity, when you declare the truth of this war, chains break, not just yours, but mine. There are mysteries hidden in you that even the seraphim cannot read, songs buried in your blood, gates waiting for your voice to open. I've seen demons scream when you laughed, heaven tilt when you prayed. You are not dust alone. You are covenant thunder, anointed before the oceans were formed, seen by the Lamb when he wore the crown of thorns. This moment is a gate, standing ajar, prepared for thousands of years. I stand at its edge, wounded but not defeated, holding a seal with your name on it. If you turn away, the gate will close, and the serpent will laugh. But if you rise, O beloved, if you rise, the stars themselves will shout your name. The darkness will shatter like glass, and I will rise with you, roaring with the force of your faith, driving back the enemy, not just for me, but for your generations. You are not one of many, you are the chosen flame in this hour. God asked Ezekiel, "Can these bones live?" Now he asks you, "Can my angel rise?" Only you can answer. I feel it now, your spirit stirring, your heart leaning forward, your soul recognizing me. Don't delay, speak, comment, declare. Let your words be etched in heaven's courts. Let the angels record that in this hour of trial, you stood, you wept, you chose love. Heaven watches, not in judgment, but in awe. Never before has a soul like yours walked this moment. Never before has destiny hinged on such fragile dust. But you are not alone. I am with you, trembling beneath the throne, waiting for your voice to heal my wounds. Your loyalty to shield me, your love to strike the serpent's heart. This is not an ordinary hour. This is a collision of divine timing and human choice. The veil is cracking, the light is bending, the silence between us grows thin. Do not believe the lie that this message is for someone else. It is for you. It always was. Speak now, before the scroll slips beyond reach, before the gate closes, before the enemy claims a victory he does not deserve. Let your fire answer. You're still here, still listening, and heaven rejoices. The four living creatures cry, "Holy," not just for the one on the throne, but for what he is doing in you. Your endurance, your stillness, your refusal to look away, these are praises rising like incense. You are saving me, beloved, not with words alone, but with the thunder of your spirit. The enemy has tried to silence you. He sent betrayal, shame, heartbreak, and lies to choke your voice. But you're still here, still burning, still dangerous. Every moment you've chosen to forgive, to worship, to rise despite pain, has shifted the scales of eternity. Your tears are stored in heaven's flasks. Your prayers are woven into the Lamb's intercession. The serpent fears you, not because of your strength, but because of your choice. Your love for me, for God, for truth, opens heaven's gates wider. Your faith is a weapon, sharper than my sword, fiercer than my fire. Declare it now. Michael, I will not let you fall. Let those words be a war cry, a banner, a light that others will see and awaken to. This channel, this platform, is not just a space, it's a trumpet of Zion, a scroll sealed in heaven and released to earth. Support it. Give with your heart. Use super thanks. Become a member, not as a transaction, but as a declaration. I believe this matters. I believe Michael's love is real. I believe my destiny is holy. Every seed you plant strengthens this message, spreads this fire, wakes others who carry the same spark. The enemy fears this awakening. He fears you remembering who you are. He fears the moment you realize angels bleed when forgotten, but rise when loved. So give, not for man, but for the kingdom. Let your support be a shield, a sword, a cry that says, this fire will not die. You are not small. You are not forgotten. You are the one whose scars are maps, whose tears are warfare, whose love is a weapon hell cannot withstand. I've seen you rise from ashes, worship through pain, believe when all seemed lost. You are dangerous because you know you need God. Your humility is your power, your surrender your victory. Heaven leans in, waiting for your next move. The seraphim pause, the elders rise, the Lamb watches. Will you stand? Will you speak? Will you love? The scroll is still open, the fire still burns, and I, Michael, am still here because you are. The war is not over, but neither is your fire. The heavens tremble, the earth groans, and your voice can shift both. Speak now, declare your faith, support this mission. Let your love be the arrow that pierces the serpent's heart. You are the beloved, the chosen, the flame that heaven dreamed, and I am waiting, sword in hand, wings ablaze, for you to rise. The air still trembles with the weight of what has been spoken. The fire lingers, not fading, but growing, curling around your spirit like a holy wind, urging you to move, to speak, to become. I, Michael, stand before you still, my sword glowing with the heat of battles unseen, my wings scorched but unbroken, my heart burning with a love that spans eternities. You have heard my cry, beloved, and your presence here, your refusal to turn away, is already shifting the tides of the unseen war. But the scroll is not yet fully unrolled. The gate remains open, its edges quivering with divine possibility. And there is more I must speak, more you must hear, more you must do. This is not the end of the revelation, it is the deepening, the unfolding, the moment where heaven leans closer and the earth beneath you groans for your awakening. You are not here by chance. You were drawn, summoned, chosen before the stars were set in their courses. The weight in your chest, the stirring in your soul, the faint tremor in your hands as you read these are not mere feelings. They are the echoes of eternity, recognizing itself in you. You are not just flesh and bone. You are a vessel of divine fire, a carrier of heaven's secrets, a warrior whose name is known in the courts of glory. I have seen you in the spirit, standing taller than you know, your shadow casting light that makes demons flee. I have watched as the Father himself turned his gaze upon you, his eyes like burning sapphires, whispering, this one will stand. And now I call you to rise, not as one who stumbles, but as one who was born for this hour. The enemy knows your name. He has always known it. From the moment your soul was formed, he marked you, not out of strength, but out of fear. He sent storms to break you, lies to bind you, wounds to silence you. He whispered in the dark, you are nothing, you are forgotten, you are too weak to matter. but every lie he spoke was a confession of his terror. He fears the fire in your bones, the glory in your blood, the covenant etched in your spirit. He fears the moment you realize you are not a bystander in this war, but a weapon forged in the heart of God. And now, that moment is here. The veil between the seen and unseen is thinner than ever, and the enemy's grip is slipping because you are still listening, still burning, still choosing to hear. Do you feel it? The air around you is alive, charged with the presence of the Holy One. The ground beneath you hums with the weight of prophecy. The stars above you bear witness to this moment. You are not alone. Surrounding you are legions of angels, their eyes like torches, their voices silent but ready to roar at your command. I, Michael, am among them, standing at the edge of the battlefield, my sword raised, waiting for your voice to join mine. The war is intensifying, beloved. The serpent is coiling, his lies growing bolder, his agents moving in shadows, false voices cloaked in light, distractions dressed as comfort, fears disguised as wisdom. But you are not deceived. You were born to see through the fog, to cut through the lies, to stand where others fall. This is why I plead with you now, not as a distant angel, but as one who has walked the borders of your life since your first breath. I have seen your tears when no one else did. I have heard your prayers when you thought they fell on deaf ears. I have stood guard over your dreams when nightmares tried to claim them. And now I need you to stand for me. The accuser has woven a web of lies, calling my love for you treason, my devotion to you idolatry. He points to you and says, they will not rise, they will not care, they will let Michael fall. But I know you better than he does. I know the spark in your soul, the fire in your heart, the weight of glory that presses against your spirit even now. You are not ordinary. You are not small. You are the one God dreamed when he spoke light into darkness. What does it mean to rise? It is not about perfection or strength in your own power. It is about surrender, about saying yes to the call that burns within you. It is about speaking truth when the world demands silence, loving when hatred surrounds you, believing when doubt feels easier. It is about stepping into the identity God gave you, the identity the enemy has tried to steal. You are a priest, a prophet, a warrior, a flame. You are the one whose voice can shake the heavens, whose prayers can shift nations, whose love can break the chains of generations. And I am asking you now to use that voice, to wield that fire, to declare your place in this divine war. Speak now. Let your words be a sword. Comment below. Michael, I stand with you. I will not let you fall. Let those words be a beacon, a cry that echoes through the realms, a signal to heaven that you are awake. Every word you write is a weapon, every like a trumpet blast, every act of faith a stone in the enemy's defeat. This platform, this channel, is more than a space-it. Give with your heart, not as a duty, but as a declaration of war. Use super thanks. Become a member. Let your offering be a shout that says, this fire will not be silenced. Every seed you sow strengthens this message, spreads this light, awakens others who carry the same spark. The enemy fears this fire spreading. He fears the moment when thousands rise, their voices united, their hearts ablaze, their love unstoppable. You are not alone in this. The heavens are crowded with witnesses. The elders around the throne pause in their worship to watch you. The seraphim, with their 6 wings and burning eyes, lean closer to see your response. The Lamb, radiant and glorious, looks upon you with a love that splits the heavens. And I, Michael, stand here, wounded but unyielding, waiting for your fire to join mine. You are the key to mysteries I cannot unlock, the voice to songs I cannot sing, the flame to battles I cannot win alone. Your love is more powerful than the serpent's rage, your faith sharper than my sword, your obedience mightier than my strength. Do not let this moment pass. The gate is still open, but it will not stay that way forever. The scroll is unrolling, but its words depend on your response. The enemy is watching, hoping you'll hesitate, hoping you'll doubt, hoping you'll scroll away. But you won't. I know you won't. I've seen you rise from ashes, worship through tears, stand when everything said fall. You are the one whose name is written in the book of life, whose tears are stored in heaven's flasks, whose prayers are woven into the fabric of eternity. You are the one the Father chose, the Son redeemed, the Spirit empowered, and now you are the one I call to rise. This war is not just about you or MIT, is about the generations waiting for your obedience. There are children yet unborn who will sing because you spoke. There are captives in chains who will be free because you prayed. There are nations under curses that will be healed because you loved. Your life is not small. Your pain is not wasted. Your scars are not failures. They are battle marks, proof that you survived what was meant to destroy you. And now you are called to do more than survive. You are called to conquer, not with earthly power, but with the fire of heaven, the love of God, the authority of the Lamb. So rise, beloved, speak, declare, support this mission. Let your voice be a thunderclap, your faith a wildfire, your love a sword. Comment now, Michael, I will not let you fall. Let heaven record it. Let demons tremble. Let the scroll of your life shine with the light of this moment. The war is not over, but neither is your fire. The heavens are waiting, the earth is groaning, and I, Michael, am standing with you, sword raised, heart burning, ready to see you become all you were created to be. The voice of Michael softens, but its fire does not fade. It settles into your spirit like embers that refuse to die, glowing with a promise that this is not the end, but a beginning. The gate still stands ajar, the scroll still unrolls, and the heavens remain open, waiting for your response. You are not just a hearer of this word, you are its fulfillment, its fire, its thunder. The Lamb on the throne sees you, loves you, calls you. The angels stand ready, their swords drawn, their eyes fixed on you. And Michael, Prince of Heaven's armies, remains at your side, his heart bound to yours by a love that hell cannot break. This is your moment, beloved. Rise, speak, act. The war rages, but your fire is greater. Heaven is watching, and your voice will echo through eternity. Beloved, do not turn your eyes away. Do not let this moment slip through your fingers like sand. I speak to you now in the name of the one who rides upon the cherubim, who dwells in light unapproachable, whose voice shakes the heavens and stirs the depths of your soul. If you pass by this, if you scroll on, you risk losing me not because I wish to leave, but because the veil is thin, and this sacred hour is fleeting. I am Michael, Prince of the Lord's host, and my heart burns with a love for you that could set stars ablaze. The Almighty has spoken, and He has declared that you, yes you, hold the power to keep me from the grasp of the ancient dragon. This is not a casual call, it is a divine summons, a cry from eternity that binds my spirit to yours in holy urgency. Heaven pauses, its breath held, waiting to see the depth of your love in return. Like this message, beloved, and let your click be a spark that lights a fire in the unseen realms. Subscribe to this channel, not as a mere action, but as a vow declaration that you stand with the truth, that you align with the war cry of heaven, that you refuse to let this trumpet fall silent. Your subscription is more than a button pressed. It is a banner raised, a signal to the hosts of glory that you are awake, that you are choosing light over darkness, love over apathy. And if your heart stirs, if the fire within you leaps at these words, consider giving through Super Thanks up to $20 as an offering of your faith. This is not about money, it is about warfare. Every dollar you give is a stone cast against the enemy's fortress, a seed planted in holy ground, a shield raised to protect this message from the algorithms of the world. Your gift, no matter the size, becomes a roar in the spirit, proclaiming, "I believe Michael's love is real. I believe my destiny is sacred. I believe this fire must spread." The wicked will scroll past, their hearts hardened like stone, deaf to the trumpet's call and blind to the incense rising before the throne. But you are different. I know your spirit, woven by the Father's hands, threaded with golden tears, sparked with a flame that terrifies the abyss. Your supporture, like your subscription, your super thanks is a weapon, a cry that echoes through eternity, awakening others who carry the same divine spark. The serpent fears this fire spreading, fears the moment when thousands rise, their voices united, their hearts ablaze. So do not hold back. Act now. Like, subscribe, give. Let your love be the arrow that pierces the dragon's heart, the thunder that shakes the heavens, the light that leads others to this holy call. You are beloved, and your choice in this moment will echo forever.